Well, I have to do this again. I just spilled coffee at myself. Damn it. But hey, can't keep a good boy clean, can you? I running into a few camera problems, so I'm doing this holding it by my hand. And I'm just finished this almost a week-long video of a snowstorm. I was going to take a few hours of the snowstorm and just report it like normally. I didn't know this was the big one for Quebec. It seems to be one of the largest snowstorms in the last 127 years. Not really so much in my region, but some areas been hit terribly hard. And part of the reason is that it was actually two snowstorms back to back, bang bang. And the second one was even more of a doozy than the first one. So panic all over the street. Thank God Canadians are quite used to this kind of crap, I must say. They know how to handle it more than other people I knew. I remember coming to Canada the first year or two. It was shocking to me to be going out with the car. At any time it could break down and you'd be stuck in your car for hours or days. It was the biggest fear of me. I was very much a southerner, I must say. But then over the years I had my experience with different snowstorm blizzards, and you just get acclimated, let's say this way. So, and this was the big one. It was two storms, one after the other. My region has maybe received 50, 60 centimeters only. I have seen outside much more snow than that, but it didn't come. It's the frequency of those two storms together. There was quite a scary thing. Not venture. I look at this also, it keeps my heart rate flowing. And like I said, if you prepare well, I went shopping always in the window the storm gave me. I filled up all necessary things, and it worked out very well. So no reason to cry over this, because hey, I managed, and I found out a few things that I will have to reconsider my backup system for emergencies like this. Because what I didn't count on, that we had 3 days of full snow, snowing, and blowing snow and everything. If I was out of power at this point, running my generator outside would be almost disastrous. So I will have to come up with an idea to either build a very small generator hut or something, where the generator can live during those snowstorms. Or I will think about it. This will be something worthwhile to come on. Sorry, got a frog in my throat. Well, so I hope you liked the video and enjoy, and we'll talk afterwards. Well, today is February the 13th, and this is the first time that we have worth mentioning a snowfall. It's still gonna go on all the rest of today, and I think we will have a good 2-3 feet of snow, maybe more, don't know. But it is gonna be a major snowfall, and it's the first time this year. Till now we have just little itty piddly things. So that's quite, it's almost nice to see that much snow. Well, it's still the 14th, and it is full daylight, and I'm looking at the damage that snowfall had caused. They have not taken off the alarm for the storm. It's supposed to go on. Well, now it will become more a wind and blowing snowstorm. But it had been quite a good dump. I would say about 1 to maybe 2 feet. And of course still bitter cold. So I'll be here. Gilles called. He will not be here to help me till tomorrow, to clean the snow away. So I have I have everything in the house to survive the next 24 hours. So no problem there. Well, today is the 15th of February, and I guess at the moment the big snowstorm is over. Gilles has been here and preparing my house around the car. He cleaned the car off, which is nice because there was quite a lot of snow on there. So tomorrow I will go shopping, and I have to go shopping tomorrow because right after this, tomorrow night, the next snowstorm is already announcing himself, and it will be again a doozy. They announced from 20 to 40 centimeters, and it could be more, of course. So yeah, I guess winter has really started, and I need to buy some groceries to last me for I always buy groceries for about a week, because things could go really bad, and I don't want to miss any comfort in life. So let's see what happens tomorrow. Well, this is on the 16th of February. Temperature has come down from almost minus 20, steady minus 20, to about minus 12, minus 14 today. Alexa, what's the temperature outside?
Right now, it's minus 13 degrees Celsius. Today, expect a high of minus 11 degrees.
Okay, it will go down by another few degrees. You will see here my car has been cleaned free by Gilles. Thank God I have a helping hand from him like this. I'm very happy with how he takes care of me. You see, the ice has broken a bit. 2 days, 3 days back when it was minus 20 and more, plus windshield factor up to 30 and so. The river was frozen over complete. So far that they probably had to send icebreakers to break the travel line for the container ships and cruise ships. But with the tide going in and out twice a day, it breaks up the ice quite regularly if it's not too heavy. Sometimes it's so well frozen that it just lasts a thing. It would be very treacherous walking on it, because you could break through to the real level of water at any time. So very, very deadly if you would go on the ice. But that's it. That is my flight for you on this day. Well, today is the 17th of February, and day number 1 of the next snowstorm has come and gone. Well, it has come, and day number 2 is starting now. Yes, it was a big one, and it will get worse again. I assume by tonight we probably have snow that high. And yeah, it's really coming down. I hope everybody is okay out there and is smart enough to stay home. This is the first this is a double whammy. We don't usually have 2 snowstorms, one after the other, in a row. That I have never seen before. Only 2 days apart. The cities are not even finished cleaning up after the first one. All the side roads are still full. Usually takes 5-6 days for a city like Montreal, a bigger city, to clean the snow. So it's going to be panic out there. Well, it is still February the 17th, and we are entering part 2 of the second blizzard. It just says be prolonged till tomorrow morning. Tomorrow I had an appointment at my doctor's office. I have to cancel that because There's no way I take a chance to get out in this, even the aftermath of this. That would be ridiculous. So, yeah, that's Canadian life. We had that good so far this year, but this is worth it. This will be my snowstorm video. Thank God we know what to deal with. I took care of all the shopping for at least a week, so I'm okay. But we're just used to those kind of things. Hope everybody's okay. Well, today is the 18th February, and yeah, it has been no surprise that at the moment I would not make it out of here ever again. This has been quite. This is about the end of the storm, apparently, but it is certainly not the end of trouble for people. And me canceling my doctor's appointment is a very, very good idea, I would think. So, well, I'm a little bit better, feeling better with the t-shirt on. Although that's my t-shirt where I forgot washing it. Forgot one little paper napkin in the shorts. Wow, this has been quite walloping. The blowing snow has been incredible. As you can see, some areas completely blank, and the others are filled up with different waves of snow. It's quite a doozy, that one. So, I feel better and not having to go anywhere today, and I wouldn't go anywhere. Why would I take the chance? I'm too weak really on my feet to walk safely anywhere in these days. So, Boston Marathon is not in it for me anymore. And, well, it looks like this snowstorm has mostly passed. First time we ever have a 5-day snowstorm. Well, two snowstorms in one. Incredible. Apparently, it's I stopped my German TV. Apparently, it's since 127 years the biggest snow blizzard, storm and snowfall in Montreal. So, yeah, it is quite an experience. Quite yeah, adventure, I must say. Talk to you later. Well, today is the 19th of February, and I think today officially we can say that the snowstorm warning is over, and I will have to work a little bit on getting my entrance here free, because my guy who does my my car and all my area, he will not come till tomorrow. He has with this snowfall so much to do, and I told him I don't need to leave the house for a few days. So I will be keeping myself busy cleaning the snow from the entrance free. And then we see. Let's stick with that. Well, I'm very lucky that my big snow removal guy always comes up to here, like not even a half a meter from my opening of the door. So I don't have to shuffle that much to be looking like in action. If I would leave this closed, my neighbors, if there is anybody driving by, would most likely sound the alarm that maybe something happened to me. We are a very loose community, but everybody keeps an eye out for everybody in situations like this. So I just want them to realize I'm alive, I'm well. Well, and here I am open for business. in case I need some help for some reason, medical or whatever. There will be access to me and my house. Well, like I said, in my age, you gotta be counting on everything can happen at any given time. So, and now I'm gonna spend 24 hours on the computer having fun. Nice to see you. Well, this is still the 19th of February. It's the first sunshine we had for quite a while. The blizzard has stopped. The blowing wind has also stopped. Gilles, the guy who helps me with the snow, because I'm really hard in moving around anymore, he cannot, but he asked if it's okay if he comes tomorrow. Actually, I offered it to him because he's helping so many neighbors with the snow. He's busy up to his eyeballs in snow removal, so no problem. I have everything at home I need. I opened my door for let people realize I'm okay. Everything else will be taken care of tomorrow. But it was a nice sunny day, so I figured I'd go and fly a little. And just to get back into lifting off with the drone. And so I realized I got out of the habit, so I forgot a few things. You have to always relearn certain steps. Well, I have to, maybe it's my age. But this is okay. You can see the river has broken open. It's only about 8 degrees temperature today, so that is too warm for salt water. And the ice goes quite quickly then. You see a little bit in the middle is still left, but on the other side it's ice-free, and here at my side it's ice-free. Must be also just shortly after the tide came in or out, whatever. Well, let's go back home and tighten this up. But it's still nice. When the sun comes out after a rain, after 4 or 5 days of totally death, it's nice to see the snow and to see the house, the house again. So, well, and this is now the aftermath of our trumpet here, the biggest trumpet in 127 years recorded for. But this is not our area. But it was a doozy, especially it took a whole week because there was one trumpet following the other in just a day and a half distance in between. So nobody was able to get rid of the already accumulation of the first snowstorm. No, there was a second one added, one that even had more accumulations of snow than the first one. I have seen more snow at my place over the years already. I mean, I have some videos. If you go back on my videos, you will find the snow is almost twice as high. But it was regular, 2-3 snowstorms during the winter. This was the first one this year, and it was a doozy because you actually have to call it one big storm. Although it was 2 systems crashing in on eastern Canada. And it was quite something. That's why I decided to take this video to sort of have a record for me, myself, for later on say, wow, that was the big one. I remember that. I survived it. It's all an adventure, let's be honest, because I'm very well prepared for any emergencies. Although I realize since this was the snowfall was almost 4 days, 5 days in a row, if I would have lost power, it would have been hard for me to get my generator going in that snowstorm, because I will have to come up with another idea to run it almost off my veranda with an exit hole with a ventilation hole maybe to suck out the fumes, because I do not want to die on carbon monoxide poisoning. So I will have to think about this because it never entered my mind that it could be such a bad thing. I was always more worried about the cold, -20, -30, but not the constant snowfall, because humidity is a killer for any electric generator. This is not good if they stand in the free to be exposed to humidity. So I will think about this. This is something that keeps me alive, thinking what could I do, worst case scenario. I'm a kind of a junkie for stuff like this. But you see in the bag is the frozen ice floats, because the temperature is actually quite warm today. It's only 8 degrees or something, and well, which is quite agreeable for our temperatures. And I will hereby have to close off this final the snowstorm of the 2025, the big one. Thanks for listening and for watching. Have a good one, guys. Well, that's the end of the video. Hope you enjoyed it. I said most of what I want to say already anyway. Have a wonderful winter, rest of the winter, and I hope you are safe and take good care of yourself.